Thanks for joining today. Our theme today is going to be side to side. So we'll be working one side and then the other, trying to get a little asymmetry going. We are going to start to set our posture, feet hip distance apart, lifting up tall through those legs, engaging those inner thighs. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, lift up the rib cage, up off the waist, making lots of room to engage that core. Nice gentle curve of the lower back, no booty out, no booty tuck. Just a nice spinal alignment, lifting the head up off the shoulders, shoulder blades pushed down the back. Big inhale, those arms up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's start our warm up with a windmill. So we're going to, sorry, having weird display issues here. We're going to have our feet wide, much wider than hip distance, arms out, reaching, alternating to one side, starting with a straight leg. So getting a little warm-up movement here, a little dynamic stretching. This top arm stays up in the air. You can look up at it if you'd like. If it's making you dizzy, you can just keep your gaze more neutral. And reach up, reach up. Nice. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now bend that knee, reach and bend and up. Sweep, bend the knee, sweep the arm. Starting to engage those glutes a little more. Pushing that glute behind you when you bend the knee and giving it a little squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to our feet in first position, heels together, toes open at about 45 degrees. Feel the rotation coming from up here in the hip socket rather than starting at the knee. Lifting up, we're going to extend our arms for balance, and we're going to do a tendu dégagé battement. That simply means toe along the floor. Lift that foot a little as you brush, and a kick. We're going to do it to the side now. Tendu dégagé battement, other side. Toe along the floor, lift the foot, battement to the side. Tendu dégagé battement. First side, tendu dégagé battement to the side. Tendu dégagé battement. Front dégagé battement. Side dégagé battement. Front dégagé battement. Side dégagé battement. Front dégagé battement. Side dégagé battement. One more set. Front dégagé battement. Side dégagé battement. Front dégagé battement. And side dégagé battement. Nice. Hopefully you're feeling a little warm now. Let's pick up our weights or small water bottles, or you can, of course, always just use body weight. And we're going to start with a 90-degree raise countdown. Plant your feet under your hips, lifting up tall through your body, shoulder blades down and locked, lifting those arms. We're going to count down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong core, no movement in the torso. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding on to that core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. 2, 1. 2, 1. Now let's go side to side. No movement that torso. 1, 1. Nice job. Holding steady, using the core to keep the shoulders and the hips facing straight forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost done. Keep it up. 2, last one, other side, and done. Great job. Let's come down to the floor for our triceps. We're going to come up in a reverse tabletop position. So your feet are planted, your fingers are facing toward your toes, lifting that booty up in the air. Make sure your arms are nice and narrow and that those hands, the fingers are parallel. We don't want them opening to the side, pushing those elbows behind you, just a little bend in that elbow. Strong through the chest, not collapsing those knees. This movement is all coming from the elbow. We're not dropping the booty. That's an entirely different exercise. Right now, we're working our triceps. Push those elbows behind, little dip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and pulse. Keeping tension on that muscle with the elbow bent. Pulse, 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 pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it down. Roll your wrists. We're going to do one more set of big dips. One more set. You can keep your feet in this parallel bent knee position, or you can extend your feet and coming into a reverse plank. 8 and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Standing back up, picking up those weights, coming into our second position now. So feet are wide, wider than hip distance. Again, toes open at about a 45-degree angle. We're going to bring our arms up to our shoulder level, drop down into the plie, tall straight line from the hips up to the top of the head. We don't have the glutes behind us for this one. And we're going to alternate reaching up and over. So this is working your shoulders, but it's also working your core. Nice up and over here. Beautiful. Reach, reach, reach. Great job. Keep it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, rise, plie, rise, plie, rise, plie. Sitting those glutes down toward the floor. You can choose the alignment that's comfortable for you. If having those glutes straight underneath those shoulders isn't working, you can push them behind you. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise it up. Nice job. Coming to some bicep work. Standing straight up, feet under hips. Extend those arms, shoulder height. Curl and curl. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open to the side. Same thing. Curl. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the front for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the front for 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2, open 2, extend, pulse, pulse, pulse. Constant tension, arm never all the way up or all the way down, just a little movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set to the side, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down for our fly. Skier position, feet parallel, knees are soft, hinging at the hip, strong core to protect that spine. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back, flying up for 8. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top. 6, 5, 4, nice squeeze. 3, 2, stay up here, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 4. Ooh, this is getting hard. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just 1 and 2 and pulse. 1, 2. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Nice. Roll those shoulders, get all the tension out. We're going to finish up with our swan arms. We're going to start in our third position. So the heel of one foot is on the arch of the other. We're going to rise up into our susu. That means over, under, one foot in front, other foot over. We're going to walk up for 8 with our swan arms, walk back, switch feet, walk up, walk back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch feet forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Nice job. Done with that upper body. Grab your chair or whatever you're using for a bar. You can go hold on to a wall or a countertop. Whatever will give you some good balance here. We're going to start. Actually, why don't we start without the chair? Sorry. Let's start at center floor. We're going to do our tendus with either a squat or a plie, depending where our feet are. We're going to start with our feet parallel. You can have your arms out for balance. So that tendu, again, is just bending that toe. We're going to bend the toe, brush the toe along the floor. We're going to bend the standing knee. So squat, side, back, and side. Switch sides, squat, front, side, back, and side. Switch sides. So that standing leg is squatting while the other toe brushes along the floor. Front, side, back, and side. You can, of course, use your chair, your wall, your counter for balance here. You can see I'm a little wobbly. Front, side, back, and side. Last set for front, side, back, side, and front, side, back, and side. Let's change up where the effort is on our lower legs by opening up into first position. So in this turnout, the work will be a little different. It's a little more inner thigh, a little less glute, although definitely still some glute. So same thing, tendu, bend the knee, back and side, and front, side, back, and side. Oops, we're supposed to be changing sides. Front, side, back, side. We'll do 2 sets on this side just to even out. Side, back, and side. Switch back to front. Side, back, side. This foot that's brushing out in tendu is staying in turnout the whole time, along with that standing leg. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Last set for front, side, back, side, and front, side, back, and side. Nice job. We are going to use our chair for this next set because we are going to be up in releve, optional, of course. And I may need to come down on my left foot. I feel like my bad ankle is acting up a little bit today. So we're going to start with those feet parallel, rise up into a releve. This time, instead of a tendu, we're going to do a dégagé. So we'll have that foot disengaged from the floor, starting by push those glutes back into a squat, side, back, and side. Other leg, front, and side, and back, and side. Switch again, front, side, back, side. Tall with the head and shoulders. Trying not to bend too much at the waist. It's a little, you're gonna bend a little more here with our feet in parallel than with the feet in turnout. Front, side, back, side. Last set in parallel. Front, side, back, side, and front, side, back, and side. Put your feet down. You can stretch your calves a little before our second set. Nice straight leg to maximize that stretch. You can also push your glutes back. Stretch your hamstrings. Coming into our first position now. Turn out coming from the hip sockets. Roll those nice shoulders down. Rising up into our releve. Front, side, back, and side. Again, working to maintain that turnout and your foot that's in the air and dégagé. Not letting that rotate so that the top of the foot is facing to the front, side, back, and side. Nice job. Front. Beautiful job on maintaining that releve. And side. Front. Side. Back. Side. Nice. Front. Side. I hope you're feeling your inner thighs engage here in this turnout. Side. Back. Side. Last set. Front. Side. Back. Side. And front. Side. Back. And side. Stop here. Walk your heels together. Zip up those legs. Trying to come to a balance up in this releve. Shoulders down away from the ears. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Again, take a little stretch for those calves. They get really tight when we're up on our toes. Okay, coming into our arabesque. I don't know if this is a good angle, but we'll see. One hand on your chair. That leg will be your standing leg that's next to the bar. Extend the other arm and leg. I should have turned more this way. Nice. So trying, I need more room. Trying to have that body parallel. Try not to let this top hip open up. That top hip is going down toward the floor. We're going to start by holding the legs in place. Reach to tap with the hand and reach. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. Maintaining that back leg in the air. Try not to let it dip up and down with your body. Using your muscles to hold it in place. Feel your core lift up your torso. Strong through that belly. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Pulse that standing knee. Pulse, 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 pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Set that leg down. Shake it out. Switch your chair. Switching to the other side. Other hand resting on the chair. Other leg is your standing leg. Hinge over into this parallel position. Check your shoulders, check your hips. Reach that hand and tap and lift. Tap and lift. Nice. Great job maintaining that back leg in the air. Try not to let it move at all. And of course, you don't have to tap the floor. You can just reach down. If tapping the floor is giving you trouble. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse that knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. That should have felt really nice and strong on the glutes. Now let's do a little more for the glutes. We're going to do a standing fire hydrant. So feet are parallel, nice straight, head and shoulders up to the sky. Bending this knee at a right angle, keeping the hip down. So we're not tilting the body to lift the hip. We're lifting that leg in the hip socket. Those hips should stay nice and parallel, lifting that leg up. Great job, nice height. Keep lifting. Lift, lift. Engaged core. Feel this oblique working. It is helping with that lift. A lot of the work is coming from the glute, but that oblique is helping for 4, 3, 2, and lift, circle that knee back. Circle, 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 circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle, reverse direction for the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that leg down, shake it out. Get set up for the other side, feet under the hips. Recommit to that tall, aligned spinal column. Then this time for me, the left knee, lift that leg to the side. Maintaining that hip parallel instead of tilting over. Lift, getting as much height as you can there. Feeling this core work, feeling the glute work. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it lifted, circle back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, circle front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope that standing glute was feeling it. Shake it out. Put that chair to the side. We're done with our bar series. Grab your mat. Get ready to come to the floor. You can take a little drink while we're getting set up. We're going to start with our plank variation. We're going to do up, up, down, down with a sweep. That can be done on the toes or on the knees. Sun is really bright. So getting set up in your plank, either knees or toes. If it's knees, straight line, top of the head, shoulder, hip, knee. If it's toes, same thing, straight line, top of the head, shoulder, hip, and heel. We're going to come up, up, down, down. So starting with your left, right, sweep through, come down, right, come down, left. I think I swept to the wrong direction. So this time let's go left, right, sweep, lifting the left hand, come down with the left, come down with the right. Right, left, sweep that right arm up, right, left, up, up, sweep, down, down, up, up, sweep. So just changing sides on that sweep, down, down, up, up, 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 sweep, down, down. One more set like this. Down, down, up, up, sweep, down, down. Now we're going to hold that side plank. Up, up, sweep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, down, hold in the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Up, up. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Hold, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Push back into a child's pose. A little bit of a stretch through those shoulders and those hips. Big toes together, knees apart. And coming here to sit up. We're going to do some upright crunches. So your feet are together, knees squeezed together, thighs squeezed together, arms extended. We're going to crunch back just a few inches, sitting back up. Crunch and up. So this crunch, you're pushing those core muscles, those lower core, pushing it down. That's going to rotate your pelvis as though you're tucking your tailbone underneath you. Do that tuck using the muscles. So the work starts with a contraction of your lower abs. And that is what pushes, rotates that pelvis, tucks that tailbone under, push and back. Head and shoulders stay neutral. We're not tucking those shoulders. We're not rounding them as we reach back. They stay nice and neutral because that way we make sure that all of the work is going into that lower core. Keep those thighs squeezed together. That keeps the work in your core rather than bringing it up here into your hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we pulse, pulse, pulse. Just a little movement. Feel that core shake. I hope you're getting some shake here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way down. Let's come into some glute bridge work. Feet stay together, thighs stay squeezed together. Walk those heels as close to your glutes as you can get them. Palms flat on the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades to open your chest. Rolling through that pelvis again, lift the tailbone up toward the sky until you're all the way up here in your glute bridge. Halfway down, all the way up, down and up, down and up. Nice job. Down and up. For 4, 3, 2, stay up here. We're going to march. Lift one knee and then the other. Working on our side to side, keeping those hips straight up in the air, glutes squeezed, core engaged. Lift, lift. Using your muscles to keep those hips perfectly parallel to the ceiling rather than letting them dip and roll as we move side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hips up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Thighs still squeezing. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Come up into a happy baby. You can grab your thighs, calves, ankles, or feet to relax the back. Stretch those glutes a little. Open the hips, stretch the inner thighs. Just a little stretch to get us ready to move on. Head and shoulders down on the mat. palms down. You can also take your thumbs and tuck them under your glutes if that's comfortable. We're going to start with a side-to-side toe tap. So really feel the work happen here. It's easy. This one is easy to just kind of like, la, 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 just, you know, move your body a little, but be deliberate about engaging that core. Feel every movement right here in your lower belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stick with this or both feet together. Down, up, down, up. So here, this is a Pilates move. So we're keeping this lower back, keeping its natural curve, not letting the spine flex and flatten, using your core to maintain a neutral spine throughout this movement. Squeeze the thighs if you feel like too much of the work is coming into those hip flexors. Right at the front of the hips, squeeze the thighs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the feet down. Rock the knees side to side. We come into our next variation of this. Legs back up at 90 degrees. Now we're going to do a modified plank rainbow. You can have your arms, I mean, not plank rainbow, a leg rainbow, arms out to the side or in a cactus position. We're going to start by opening one leg and then the other. Practicing here to engage that core. No movement in the shoulders and chest. While we're doing this one-legged motion, we're also not letting one hip lift up off the mat. So this work is all concentrated from here to here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both legs together. Now that the hip will rise up off the mat, head and shoulders staying flat. Using your core muscles to lift yourself back up slowly. So pause here, lift with your core. Pause at the bottom, lift with your core. We're not taking that bounce to help us with momentum. Just taking a hair's breadth of a pause to make sure we've got maximum resistance from our legs to work that core. Drop and lift. Drop and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hug the legs. Rock side to side. Let's roll over onto all fours. Coming into our bird dog position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend one arm, extend one leg. We're going to do diagonal movement and back, come down. Open, diagonal, back and down. Open, diagonal, back and down. So on the diagonal open, you're going as far as you can while keeping that leg parallel to the floor and not letting the hips open up to the side. So again, it's all about the core work to maintain the square hip, square shoulders, open and down. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one for this dynamic motion. Coming back to the other side, we're gonna hold for 8. Open up, challenge yourself on that diagonal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Open up, challenge yourself. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up, roll your wrists. We are all done with our core series. Let's do a little bit of stretching before we end. Let's start with the frog pose. It's similar to child's pose, except for the toes are out instead of together. So knees are open. Try to have them at the edge of your mat. Arms can either be a pillow for your head or they can be extended to give you a little more reach. If your arms are extended, fingers are spread, using a little bit of tension on those arms to push back into the hips. Trying to let go here. As you relax, try to push the hips back a little more. Coming back to the center. We're going to do a standing V. So legs are wide, toes pointed toward the center, palms flat on the mat, head facing down toward the mat. Feeling a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Reach your left hand over to your right leg. Open the right arm to the sky for a twist. See how that changes your stretch. Left hand is on the outside of the leg to get a stretch through your shoulder as well. And reaching over to the other side. Arm hooked to get a stretch through the shoulder. Hands back down to the mat. Walk your feet together. Slowly roll up, head last. Quick IT band stretch. Step one foot behind. Take the arm of the leg that's behind. Reach it up and over. Feeling the stretch along the oblique, sacroiliac joint, shoulder, across the back. And switching to the other side, up and over. Nice stretch. Great job. Coming to your second position, super wide. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees into your plie. Inhale up. Exhale, let your heart rate slow. Feel your oxygen replenishing. And gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you for joining today for our Barre class. I hope to see you again next week.